knowing it's in the hands of somebody that plays it so often.
Oh yeah, I mean he's a master tier techie, he plays it a lot, and it's gonna be interesting to see exactly in the laning stage how much he can do and how early he gets the shard. Does he get the shard at 15 minutes flat because that's what you want? You want to hit that timing so you get your 300 extra cast range on the jump and also getting a stun on your blast off. But I'm sure he knows exactly what he's doing and has a great plan here for it. But overall, though, the techies, it's funny that the techies is the least surprising thing about the draft that they're running here on Team DogChamp, because running Queen hard carry, it was meta for a while. I wanted to cover earlier, like RTZ was spamming it safe lane, and a lot of other players were using it as well, with usually either Witchblade or Orchid Rush as first item. But more lately, we haven't really seen the safe lane Queen in quite a while, I would say. It's not been popular that much, so curious to see him take it back to that. It's good against Ursa, though. He has high mobility, so...
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you brought that up, because that's where my head was kind of going too. Not only is it good against Ursa just throughout the game, but maybe even the laning phase too, right? Is there going to be an idea from Dog where they try to maybe run Yuma in the off lane to go up against the Ursa in that matchup for their advantage, or is that just overkill?
No, I don't think they will want to do that. You probably want to pair up the techies with Beastmaster, have that combination of the melee offlaner and a ranged pos 4. It's easier to combine. Otherwise, they would be running double melee on their safe lane as well.
Sure.
So you want to think a lot about the combinations that you have. Dude, this Invoker skin, it looks so crazy. I haven't seen it too many times in game.
Yeah, we saw it in the previous series too, being ran. Kid Invoker's one thing, now you got the wings. It's like, what is just, there's just so much happening.
Looks like a little psychopath, though.
It always has been, yeah. That's all that magic coming out. It is Exort, by the way, we see right there. So it's going to be the Quas Exort build over the Quas Wex.
Yeah, I like it more in this game. You have Roar to set up as well. Whenever you play Exort, you want to have those good stuns so you can guarantee some Sunstrike kills. They're going to have to concede the top rune here as double ranged bully away the Treant. And Exort allows him to last hit a little bit better against the Storm. Well, of course, burning his mana with the EMP would be nice. I think you're happier being Exort against Storm just to try and deal damage to him and outlast him.
To the laning phase we go. Bloody 9 on the Treant Protector heading towards the top to support his teammate. But yeah, in the mid lane matchup, Storm Spirit versus Invoker. One that we have seen plenty. Is there an advantage you see either way as far as this mid lane going?
Oh, I would say that it's a little bit perhaps a simpler lane for Storm. I'm not gonna say an advantage for Storm, but usually Storm is a hard hero to shut down if you can't stop him from just walking up and static remnanting. And Invoker doesn't have the best damage in the level 1 to level 2 department, so Storm should have a good start at least here. Hard to say that one is ultimately favored though, beyond that.
Bottom lane Clockwork taking advantage of the early Windlace especially, just kind of runs out of courier, battery assault popped, and not much that techies could do to stop him at that point. So, feeling is already after a solid start there in that sense. Of course, trying to protect for his teammate at the bottom lane, that being Ursa. Need to have him have a good start, especially going back to the fact, again, they picked up Ursa into the Queen of Pain, which, you know, maybe they thought it was going to be mid Queen of Pain, understandably, but even then, it's a unfortunate matchup for him throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the Ursa gets his items and farms up, I think he's going to be happy. Eventually, if this game goes late enough, he's going to have that Blink, Basher, BKB, all these items, and then it doesn't matter which hero is going on. If he's blinking in on him, gets a Bash proc, he can kill them. But he does need a lot of farm in this Ursa. He wants to be pretty much playing like a hard carry here. A little bit of aggression onto Yaren.
They love a kill as the Cock's coming out and just gonna blast off away his techies. Gonna go for a turn even onto Ursa, but Ursa is dealing plenty of damage to the Beastmaster, and we'll get that first blood as a result. Popping that Earth Shock to finish the job. Those Fury Swipes started adding up, and Beastmaster knew he was dead.
That was hard fought, but they earned themselves a little bit of farming time as well afterwards there. And a first blood towards the Ursa, who we said really needs to have a good start. He's going to be super happy, immediately buys up the Orb of Venom and wants boots as well, so they can continue to get these laning stage kills.
A sticky bomb from the techies, not enough to save his teammate, so first blood again for not another NA team. I guess another NA team.
Yeah.
Getting confused now.
Are they another? Are they not another?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Ant.
That should be a second
Ant.
team, not Ant. Yeah.
How's that mid looking? 12-3 Storm Spirit, 11-7 Invoker. So yeah, very even on the CS right now when it comes to our mid matchup.
Yeah, they're both doing pretty much as expected. And on top lane, the Queen should be having a very nice lane here, by the way. She's Queen with a Treant Protector against a DP Silencer lane. Very comfortable lane to last it on. Bloody Nine has a harder job here, though, as the support Treant, because he's going to be the one taking all the damage, probably. But I like the matchup here for Dog. I think their lane should be a little bit better.
Speaking of Queen again, especially being that safe lane role, you mentioned, you know, we had a meta where we're seeing a little bit, maybe not as recent, but the point is, well, what is it a different build than maybe that mid Queen of Pain we'd usually see, or is it pretty similar?
It plays a little bit differently because you are skipping the bottle, right? So you're not gonna go for that since you have no rune control. So instead, it's Falcon Blade is common to do, and he's going for that. He almost has the entire thing, and then after that, we're gonna see him go straight for Power Treads and Witchblade. And from there, most likely this game, you will need a pretty early BKB, I would say. So that's probably what his build looks like, which is a little bit different than if you were playing mid, but not all that. It's mostly just the bottle swap.
Sure. There you go. Looking at bottom at top lane, also supports at either lane are taking some heavy damage here. Clockwork going at it with Techies just to the left as Ursa's chasing down Beastmaster. Somebody's dying here, it feels like. No matter who dies first, it's gonna be the Techies going out first, and Feeling will survive as well. So yeah, that was both the cores were going at it, the supports are going at it, and eventually Techies dies.
And also nice for Ursa as well. You could just quickly join in there and do one little Earth Shock, and that's it. It's the best feeling when you're a carry, and you just quickly join in for the support fight, and you don't invest a lot of time. He didn't miss any CS during it. Top lane again, Bloody Nine going low, but he does have this thematic stick. He's gonna be fine.
Queen of Pain has 14 charges on the Magic Wand. She can feel very confident about diving right here. Gonna go in, popping the Magic Wand. Pops the Scream of Pain, but that heal is keeping him alive a little bit longer. Bloody Nine will help secure the kill. And the Leech Seed doing work right there. Now he throws out a Nature's Grasp. Gonna set up a second kill onto the Silencer. Man, that was a close brawl, but favoring the Dog Squad.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Also, mid lane so close to losing Invoker there to Storm Spirit, trying to make an aggressive play using the Vortex. Goes down to less than 20 HP on Invoker there, really low. And yeah, good advantage coming in. They're gonna do a TP bottle refill for mid with Silencer as he died top, just to get some value.
Oh,
and the gank to
they are
follow.
gonna, yeah, they are gonna finish him off in the end. You mentioned it got really low and stuck around, and well, pays the price.
Yeah, also finds the D-ward on Silencer there, so mid is D-warded and killed. Makes the most out of dying top and immediately going somewhere and making plays happen. Power runes are being scouted by Dog. They're checking both top and bottom runes, so no rune for Storm. This is super crucial. If you play against a Storm and you don't rune control, you're just asking to get punished, but they send both their supports to take those runes.
Going back to that Evoker kill, it's actually Sticky Bomb, Storm Spirit. He is level 6 though, but the Silence to blast off the Sunstrike is going to be out of range. A Cold Snap trying to keep him in place. However, Storm Spirit just enough to survive. Magic Wand included, and will have to make a way back to base, but he lives. That's what really matters.
Yeah, gets out alive, and the Warden's gonna be happy. He just takes over mid. You know, when you're a support and you see your mid running away like that, that's when you get yourself a little promotion. You're the mid laner now. And he's gonna get himself close to level 5 on this Silencer pretty early in the game.
Yeah, I was talking about Invoker just before that gank attempt. I mean, with that death, that also slowed down his Midas. We saw Storm Spirit get level 6 as well right after, so felt like that could have been really critical in terms of a beginning of a snowball from that Storm Spirit in that Invoker matchup, but not so much the case. That's where makes what Techies did that much more important, the fact they're able to at least send him back to base.
Yeah.
And now he's in the jungle.
And bottom lane is looking so scared here of this Ursa. Ursa's really taken over the lane. Now he's level 6 as well, ahead of the Beastmaster by a full level. Gonna be hard for Beast to really get the farm that he wants. He is closing in on... Oh, nice jump. Finding Jaren.
Yep, that's Storm Spirit for you. Of course, being level 7 now as top lane. Ush goes down. Happens to be by himself, and they take full advantage on the side of DogChamp.
Yeah, good rotations coming out. And this is what they want, I think, on Storm as well, for RL to actually activate on a Storm Spirit, because sitting mid is very dangerous during nighttime against the techies who could jump from Fog of War and silence you. He lived for that combination last time, but might not be as lucky next time if the Sunstrike is not off the mark.
A Sonic Wave was committed by Queen of Pain to make that kill happen, the first one of the game so far, but obviously necessary and successful with it. So yeah, Ursa going, I'm guessing the Battle Fury here, right? So what are your thoughts there?
Oh yeah, it's Battle Fury. I mean, people were doing Diffusal builds a lot on Ursa. There was a time when people spammed Diffusal, I want to say like, what, 5 months ago or something. It was really popular. But now Battle Fury is just the superior build, I feel, to Ursa. You guarantee your scaling, you're guaranteeing that you keep going.
Speaking of keep going, they want to keep going on this Invoker, but out comes the armor, he puts down the Ice Path, and it's just not worth chasing that much more, so Invoker will survive. Good attempt from Ant. RCY was ready though, and there's the Hand of Midas purchase at least. The recipe has been purchased, going to be delivered out, and so we'll keep an eye on that net worth for Invoker and start to just see it jump up at least slightly.
Oh, DP could be in danger here. She's level 5 only.
Oh. Great setup on Ursa. So talk about setups, you mentioned the Sunstrike. What better setup than a Beastmaster? It does so right there. Blast off as well from techies. You talk top lane. Not going to be any kills happening though. A little bit of damage, but out comes the regen. But yeah, big kill on the Ursa.
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, exactly what you want from Beastmaster, and that allows him to get back into the game a little bit nicer since his Dominator was so late. But now getting value very early on the Roar when he got it.
Middle tower is under attack.
Ideally, you want to keep using this off cooldown as much as possible.
Techies launching in those sticky bombs. Yeah, we see some great uses of that blast off, including in that kill onto Ursa, who's now back at the bottom lane though, and slightly delaying that battle fury, I suppose, but still overall fairly good lane for him, it feels like. But Beastmaster has his own helm of the Dominator. Another 40 seconds before Primal Roar is going to be ready, and it feels like, I mean, when that ability's off cooldown, a kill is definitely a high potential here for DogChamp.
It is. It's a risky one to go for on Ursa though, because if he sees you, then he can last second enrage, and you might waste your combination entirely.
Sure.
So it was nice that they managed to get it there, but they kind of have to roar from Fog of War. You can't do it under vision ever, and that's the safety that Ursa has. So as long as he's farming under his tower here, I think it will be hard to get a kill on him.
Seems like Ant's making a conscious decision to swap things up a bit as, well, Beastmaster, no Primal Roar yet, 5 more seconds, Clockwork managing to get out thanks to the cogs, but I was going to mention Storm Spirit's now top lane, allowing for some farm and level for Death Prophet in the mid lane, who just hit level 6 now thanks to this, but obviously a bit of a struggle for Usher early on.
Yeah, I think that's smart because DP was in danger if she stays top, but Storm, look, he goes aggressive on the Queen with the Global Silence.
They're gonna get it, maybe. This help there from Bloody Nine, gets a blink out, and here's the turn potential. Blast off Silence, Storm Spirit's down the one in trouble. The Sonic Wave, boom, shakalaka. They take out Storm Spirit, the Warden. You're also not getting away thanks to a Sunstrike to finish the job. Great turn again, even with the Global Silence, they still could not kill the Quap. That's a big cooldown used.
Yeah, she is pretty hard to burst because she has the Pig Pull and Falcon Blade, so her HP is quite high. And of course, Treant Protector is like the #1 turnaround hero. Mid, they're now trying on Invoker.
Keyword trying once again, Invoker. Guess what? I keep seeing this living armor coming out as you'd expect, thanks to Treant Protector. And beautiful turn with the Primal Roar. They will finish off Invoker though, and they want more. Beastmaster will be more. Can Yuma get enough return damage though? And the answer is no for now. The Siphon Heal from Ush is canceled quickly. Has another charge ready to go. Of course, Exorcism still up for another 15 seconds or so.
Yeah, that's very nice. Getting full value on the Exorcism. Or would heal him in time?
Well, I'm not sure about this. Yeah, the heal's gonna kick in here in a second. You're right. There we go. The answer is yes, it's gonna heal him. Meanwhile, off to the side, Bloody Nine popped Overgrowth onto the Storm Spirit, but for everything used right there, no kills actually happening.
That was like perfect for Ush. The healing just triggering, like the return of the exorcism just when they tried to burst him. So got absolute max value for that one. Full damage, get some kills, forces the enemy to try and kill him as well, and then he heals to full HP anyway. So back to top lane. Now you can farm. Whenever you don't have ulti ready on DP, you kind of just want to sit in the lane and keep hitting creeps like this. But good start, I want to say, overall for Ant here. Getting a little bit of an advantage against a team that's running, again, no real hard carry, right? Queen is an early advantage type hero, so we're expecting them to take control of the game. And the team that's running the Ursa with Battle Fury, if the game keeps going later and later, they will get ahead. They will get advantage more and more.
Yeah, and even without the Battle Fury, Ursa's still topping the net worth chart, and I do think that it's something that DogChamp has to be a little bit concerned about, and it's just going to get that much better, as thanks to Clockwork, we see a hook shot being used, helping to set up the kill on a Dream Protector, and now the tower likely to fall as well. I don't see any defense going to be coming out here. Ush does have 40 seconds on the Exorcism. I don't know if they're going to keep going with it, but again, that Battle Fury, just about online, just needs some gold for the Void Stone, which should have it here in a couple seconds.
Yeah, no real defense coming up, but they do have the Treant and the Glyph, so they delay it a little bit, put the armor again. Makes it so much harder to get through the +8 armor from a level 2 Treant armor. But finally they bring it down. And getting any tier 1 tower down against the Treant Protector feels so important.
It does. It's a journey, man. It's like, think it actually happened. Did not think it was possible. No, but that's got to feel good, again, for the side of Ant. Now the slight 1,000 net worth play. Woo, that was living life on the edge right there, but RRL will pick up the regen rune, bottles it up. Obviously a very, very powerful rune on the Storm Spirit. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain finds Ursa in the dire jungle. Sticky bombs coming out, but they're missing everything. Ursa's a little slippery.
Important detail there. The Invoker sent his Forge Spirit in and scouted this Ancient stack, but I don't think they're going to be in time to contest it, as Ursa, with the Battle Fury, is ready to take it out now. So triple stack is quickly going to go his way. They're not moving over to stop it. So he's just going to get a lot of money here.
Yeah, that just happens to be timing just slightly better for Ant. To that point, yeah, can't really respond to the stack being seen in time. Has just got his Battle Fury, and of course, goes on over to take it out. Smoke play. We got Storm Spirit and Silencer. We saw what happened earlier, remember? They tried to go for that kill on Quap, and it backfired. They're hoping for somebody else. They ping out the Beastmaster. Now, they don't actually see him, but they're suspicious that somebody's over here.
Yeah, and they're going up around. Drop the vision.
We've seen this before. Beastmaster? Okay, it is a kill this time, so that's got to feel good if you're Ant. Warden, he's dead. It's going to be an eye for an eye, but still a slight advantage as far as the Beastmaster for the Silencer.
I like the way you said that, Ant Warden. It sounds like Arc Warden, new hero.
The Warden. Oh, wow, Storm Spirit. Oh, my God.
That is some level of hate. Nice catch. Yeah. Yaren again, jumping in. The vision from the Hawk there, making sure that they can initiate from Fog of War. And then the silence from Techie's 6-second silence. That's Storm's worst nightmare right there. So, good initiation.
And that's, you certainly see a strength there of DogChamp in a team in lineup, especially with that Quap being at position 1. The fact that Sword Spirit felt safe because, yeah, they got the kill on a Beastmaster, thinking that, okay, I can go farm in my jungle now a little bit, but DogChamp not letting up. They're saying, all right, you think you're going to let your guard down. Queen of Pain. Fine, so you mentioned the Hawk even after death. Beastmaster still very useful, making that kill happen and going to help make another kill happen. Clockwork. Is it going to pop Overgrowth? Yes, it's going to be an Overgrowth use, but still getting the kill on Clockwork eventually. Jeez, that's a beefy support there, but yeah, they finally break through. Important
to mention that Yaren did indeed get his immediate shard on 15, by the way, so he has that stun on the blast off, which makes it all the more dangerous. So he can also catch people from much farther away now.
That cast range. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Just looking at that circle around him.
Yeah, he's going for Ether Lens too, because this is not enough. He needs even more cast range. You want to catch people from far away. And then you gotta add into the effect that it's an AoE ability on top of that, right? So that's the cast range. Then you have a diameter around your nuke landing there as well.
The evolution of techies has really been something, Waga, over time. It's like he went from this mines everywhere to, oh no, techies! Okay, well, just as we're propping him up, and that's what we call a good old caster's curse.
Yeah.
For Yaren, but
It's a good gank tank though. He ran in, revealed the smoke. Honestly, these type of plays you see a lot the more higher level Dota you watch is that supports will run into obviously dangerous territory and just solo die to an entire enemy team. But that's fine. Like, what are Ant doing right now because of that Techies kill? Nothing.
Yeah.
They're not even taking mid tower. They know that killing Techies doesn't really matter. He's already respawning now. So ultimately, he prevented one smoke gank, you could say, by trading his life for it. And if he keeps his core alive, that's perfect.
yeah, no, very, very fair point. I mean, yeah, the cores of DogChamp are busy pushing out lanes and farming elsewhere. And as they say that, they realize Ant's now hunting some more, and Queen of Pain specifically will fall back. He's got the Falcon Blade, the Witch Blade we mentioned. Now it's a Kaya. This is going to go for the Kaya and Sange, BKB. Maybe even a Sheepstick after that. So we're getting some good insight there as far as the Queen of Pain and what he's building. But he still it keeps coming back to Aga that they're dealing with an Ursa that is still top net worth, has that Battle Fury. A BKB is coming up next for him. And that, as usual, feels like kind of that crucial item to really give a chance now for Ant.
Yeah, Ursa's big, but he also has a tall order this game because his Storm and his DP, none of them are really like popping off this game. So he is farming, he is getting a lot done, but I feel like there's a lot of threats for him to deal with in this game currently. So he's gonna need the BKB to be complete, and then pretty quickly needs the Basher as well. Top, we see
Silencer.
Silencer gonna go down.
Violencer. I don't know, I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those cases though, like you said, it's like, yeah, it's a support, you know, at least he found everyone.
Yeah, but this time they have pushing heroes, so they kill him and right next to a tower, so using the Dominator they just push and then smoke immediately. I like this tempo that Dog are deciding to go with.
Now, you gotta think Ant's very suspicious that they scouted Roshan, they saw nobody was there. Yeah, they're playing this pretty safe. They're even scanning in the middle lane. It's not there, but you can just tell that Ush is positioned over in the trees. They know something's up, but is he positioned enough? God, that shard is ridiculous. However, okay, never mind, it is enough. The TP's not gonna matter.
Wow, that was
they all just
really clean actually. They like Queen ulti into Sunstrike there. That was so nicely done, the execution on that.
Yeah.
Techies with the catch range, but more that the Queen of Pain and the Invoker as well follow up so beautifully there.
I thought Death Prophet was actually going to survive for a second. Those TPs, he think something could have happened for Ant, but yeah, it's the execution was there. The Sunstrike specifically. What level's that Exort? It is maxed out Exort, so that is a lot of damage.
Yeah, and now they have Aegis on Queen. It is a lovely hero to have the Aegis on. She can play so aggressively and dive in. Doesn't have the ulti available, but you don't really need it. Queen can do a lot of damage just by blinking and right-clicking with that Witchblade.
And yeah, Queen of Pain is interesting too because for a longest time at least, you think kind of a more fragile hero, obviously. Gets the 11 strength talent though as well, and, you know, with all her build up too. I mean, she's sitting at, that's a lot of life. 1800 max, 1600 depending on the power tread swap right there. So this is not an easy to kill Queen, especially when you factor in that living armor also coming into factor.
Level
4
might be in danger here. They're gonna chase down.
Well, this is that interaction we're talking about, though, with the Global Science response. Queen of Pain in trouble, so he's tanky, but he's not tanky enough. Out, going to be used the Aegis. They get the kill on Adrena as well. He got Overgrowth off just before. Ursa is not going to be able to stand his ground. That is a well worth Aegis use there. If you're the side of DogChamp, you're like, thank you very much. We'll take that every day of the week, and they'll even take the kill on a Silencer. Double kill for Yuma. So, yeah, a bit committed there to take out that Queen of Pain when she had an Aegis. Not ideal.
Yeah, they were pretty far out without towers as well, so they kind of got wrapped up around on by DogChamp. They had nice positioning there, and because of losing that fight, they're now immediately losing the bottom tier 2. Any lost fight is basically a lost objective when you play against Beastmaster, so you have to pick your fights really well. I think Ursa was farming a little bit the dangerous territory of the map there, as we can see the move coming in. They tried to bait with Ursa, but ultimately they didn't have enough heroes.
Yeah, and as farmed as he is, oh, that's another big kill, actually. Storm Spirit does get cut out. I thought he was going to fall back, so I kind of went away myself, but never mind. Ends up continuing to...
Yeah, Storm just went down to a Techies Invoker gank, by the way. That is exactly what he died to. It was just a Techies going in, doing most of the damage, and then Sunstrike, of course, assisting it. So pretty value this Techies so far, I have to say. Yaren, the Master Tier Techies, is showing that he knows what he does on this hero. He's initiated a lot of these fights.
I mean, this style of techies with the latest model, that kind of goes back to what I was going to mention earlier with the evolution of techies over time. It's not your just typical, I just put mines everywhere and I'm just, no one really likes me in this game.
Yeah, here's that play, jumps in, and there's no way you survive that as Storm.
That's that range. You mentioned the Aether lens he was working on. He has it now. I mean,
His
it's insane.
IOBC too. He has even more cast range.
How that's crazy. Like the initiation, it's a free blink. It's like even better than a blink because it stuns on top of that immediately and the damage.
Look
and
at the
I think
range
it's
of
even
his proximity
range.
mines. Even that's so hilarious. Actually, with the Vizier and the Aether lens, like even just his proximity mines can be thrown so far.
I mean, yeah. No, this is this build. This is arguably. It feels like one of the best initiation heroes you could ask for. We're gonna see again right here, catching Ursa. Global silence though. Will be baited out, and now they're turning. They are pissed off at techies, understandably, and they will at least get the turn kill.
Yeah, good glimmer reaction as well.
Ooh, trying to bait them uphill. BKB forced out for the Ursa.
Oh no, Ursa, what are you doing?
Proper roar, BKB, you ain't immune to that, buddy. Holding his ground, gets his enrage off, still alive at the time being, is not going to be alive long enough, though. Finally falls, and Beastmaster manages to live, cutting through the trees down the uphill up here. RCY is holding strong. Queen of Pain also still looking pretty good. They finally killed Beastmaster, but Death Prophet not the most satisfied in the end, as she falls right after herself. And now the push.
Yeah, they're gonna run up the high ground because only 2 supports are alive here. They killed every single core. They're gonna go for some damage. I think the Ursa hit the nature scraps just barely in the beginning of that fight because he tried to jump in and then he didn't get anywhere, just stuck. So I think he took a little bit of damage. His blink got cancelled, and suddenly he had to BKB, and then overgrowth after BKB is never what you want to have happen as Ursa.
Primal Roar, it just that kind of to that point. Yeah, they have several abilities that are just that BKB Piercer, right? Those two right there.
I mean, that's his
example.
That's his first big fight that he's joining. He needs to have a clutch contribution here. You've been farming the entire game. Your team is, trying to create space for you. So that one did not succeed. He needs to really get a clean entrance into the next fight that he joins.
Queen of Pain hates it up. Jordan with the team, just flying forward even further with that blink. Finds a free kill and a silencer, I'm guessing. There you go. Yaren says thank you very much. Going for Ursa now, too.
Oh no, the hook
shot.
Not long enough. He's stuck.
And Clockwork. Oh, Storm's Burst in the miss. Didn't even notice that initially. Gets the kill on techies, but not worth it, buddy. Yeah. Again, these BKBs for these cores, like it's a great item to have in really in any game, sure, but it's just not the answer. This game, you can't feel invulnerable with it on. Clearly,
it's too disconnected. They need to play to the strength of their draft right now, and the Ursa and the Storm together can be a great initiation force and also kill anything. If you can jump in with a Storm and grab anyone, then the Ursa blinks in with BKB and follows up. He can kill whichever hero you find. But Storm went in to try and bail out the Clockwork, who was caught out, but Ursa is running away at the same time. They need to connect at the same time over on Ant right now.
Ursa, of course, working on the Basher next. Obviously a very ideal item to have, but still a ways off of that. Invoker is almost level 20, not surprising, especially with the Hannah Midas and doing all the split pushing. But talent's going to be kicking in as a result. Techies, yeah, good old 4 staff, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he forced out the BKB again with this jump from Techies. Now Ursa doesn't want to fight because it doesn't have it.
Oh no. Oh, that blink, that was pretty clutch right there, but he's still not out of the wood just yet, quite literally. Ush, this Black Dragon's causing issues. Gonna pop that Siphon, heal up a little bit, 4 staff away, another TP support coming in. This one, Storm Spear flies in, global silence, so chance maybe for Ant. They're gonna kill Tree and Protector. Pull in on Invoker. Beastmaster has a proper war. Gonna use it on Ursa. They're going for the trick on the triple meatball. Being placed down, no chance for Ursa to survive that one, and they blow up Clockwork, who have the cogs in their face. They want more. Are they gonna get more? Hush, Exorcism, it's scary.
Hush is trying, but
left.
I think they can just keep kiting him. It's a little bit tough for him to go in, so ultimately gonna have to step down, knowing that he doesn't have Ursa. Storm is out of mana, no resources on him.
Yeah, if anything, it makes them stop pursuing for more kills. Is really what that Exorcism does, but DogChamp, hey, reset, farm some more, 12,000 net worth lead overall. And then continue the push, because it does feel like Wagga that Ant just unfortunately doesn't have the answers they need right now.
They don't. It's difficult. They can still turn this, I would say, but it's proving difficult against all the saves that you also have on the side of DogChamp now, with the 4-staff on Techies, the armor from Treant, the mech on Treant as well, and of course the tornado being able to bail people out. There's been moments where it looks like they're about to kill someone, only for them to get snatched away last second.
Well, Storm Spirit thinks a potential answer, at least to help, is getting that Acceptor, a mini black hole of sorts. AoE Electric Vortex. We'll see if he's even able to get it, let alone the use.
Yeah, Tech is chasing down the DP here, doing quite a bit of damage, keeping her in place here.
It's just, and yeah, with that reactive taser, it's like they don't want to jump on you necessarily, especially with teammates nearby. This Techie's just able to just run at the enemy and have them run away is something.
Yeah, he's been kind of frontlining for his team even, the Techie. He's just going on anyone that he sees, even if the kill potential is very low to bring someone down. He's been forcing out BKBs or just forcing people to run away, playing at a real bully style. And now this puts them in a good position to take mid tower. Of course, and they want to try for top tower, but I don't think they will stick around for it. Against Treant armor, there's no way you can sneak that one.
Yeah. Seen a lot of tier 3 items popping in there. I see a Titan Sliver in the hands of Yuma on the Queen of Pain. So again, this is not your fragile Queen of Pain here. Especially with that item too. I mean, 2700 max life, has the BKB, the full Kai Sage.
Yeah, it's usually what people would go for on Queen, this hyper tanky build. It really started a lot, the safe lane Queen, when the strength talent was buffed as well, going up to 11 strength instead of, I think it was 9 before on level 10. You can get so tanky, and like you said, this Titan Sliver is fantastic this game. Helps him stay alive even better.
You see RCY mentioned going to be level 20, is level 20 now, and does have the shard to buff up the Chaos Meteor in terms of getting those 2 extras. That's why we're seeing the 3 coming out. Does get the Chaos Meteor damage talent, so those, as we call them, the meatballs, the meteors flying down, are dealing plenty of damage in these fights too. But look at the smoke play. Can they catch Beastmaster? Can they kill him quickly? That's more the appropriate question, and the answer is yes. And he's out for a minute, no buyback. So an opening here for Ant, perhaps. Global Silence. Yuma, not the target they want, though, as we go back to. He's a bit too tanky. Yaren, reactive taser, helping to keep him alive back here. Sonic Wave comes out to blow up in the backlines onto Ursa. Ursa was a little bit behind his teammates. He gets blown up. And now it's turn time for DogChamp. Ush doing what he can, holding his ground with an exorcism. The Siphons are up the heels. He's going to go for the TP play. That ain't going to work. Overgrowth locking him down in place. And down falls Ush. Storm Spirit back to base, but the turn was there for DogChamp. And now they're going for Roshan. That
beautiful Hex reveal on Invoker. Blink Hexes on the Ursa. It doesn't matter if you have BKB or your Enrage. None of that matters.
Sure.
If you can get Blink Hex from Fog of War, no way you can react to that. So he tried to follow up his team. I mean, Storm was diving here. You can see the aggression as they tried to follow. But look at the Ursa on the backline. He's trying to follow his team and play with him. Blink Hex, boom. They burst him so fast.
Oh, man.
That was that's really well done.
Yeah, very good execution. That's got to be such a bad feeling, though, for Ant. I was going to say, it's like, you think you have a shot.
Oh, no, he's hexed again. We go back into the game. He's hexed again.
Storm Spirit's dead. Yeah, no chance. This Hex, obviously not a reveal that time. That just simply, they know he has it, but it just doesn't matter. Invoker, he's just going off here.
Yeah, this is a great item build as well by Invoker. I like that they are respecting that they need to have BKB on every single core this game on DogChamp. They have BKB Invoker, BKB Queen, and BKB on the Beastmaster. Because if you play against Silencer and Storm, you don't really have much of a choice. But then after that, going for this Blink Hex early is so value this game.
Techies. He's almost level 20. What does he get at 20 there? The blast off cooldown, likely. I mean, the way he's building here, what does that make it at? That's minus 15 seconds. He got it. It's insane.
A little bit of a misclick there. Lands the Hex onto a melee creep instead of one of the heroes, but they can just back up and reset.
Well, they also got the Global Silence out, so...
They did. They baited us. They protected that melee creep with the Global Silence. Make sure it doesn't get bursted.
Meant to do that. That's what Invoker's saying right there.
Radiant's top tower.
Ancient Granite Golem leading the front charge. That's the last outer tower destroyed for DogChamp. They even got 3 smokes up. I was going to say, if you're Ant, you maybe just try for a smoke play here yourself and see what you can do. Clockwork has it in the base. But
yeah, top lane is shoving in, so it's really hard. And now even with the Hawks as well from Beastmaster, look at this. They're going to smoke on their ward, I think, if they try. They're probably not even going to try because mid is shoving in.
Yeah.
But this deep vision coming in from Beastmaster, literally seeing you in your own base, can make it very hard to get out and do anything productive.
Feels bad, man. Octarine Core finished on techies, by the way.
That typical +4 item. Yep, normal.
Oh, God. Yeah. 11-second cooldown on that blast off. Okay. Yeah, he's down for 75 seconds at least. They quickly pick him off. They do give away that they have vision there, of course, but hey, it's a kill for Ant, so
yeah, and
we gotta start somewhere.
60 seconds. He's pretty high level. He's level 20 on this techies, so that gives them a little bit of time to get out here. Comparing that techies level, by the way, to level 11 and 14 supports on the side of Ant, him being level 20 is gonna put him on the sideline for a while. And they can actually access their own ancients and give Ursa time to farm him.
Yeah. Yep, an opening. As we always go back to, we've definitely seen bigger comebacks, certainly. But it's still a comfortable lead for DogChamp, to say the least. They're going to take out the Radiant Jungle some more. Queen of Pain, I don't know if we mentioned, but the Assault Cuirass finished on her. You have these Boots of Bearing now picked up on Beastmaster as well. So just more of these items that as a team are just benefiting all each other. In fact, Guardian Creeps almost finished on Treant. So yeah, we're hitting that point where these heavy aura-based items, teamfight items, are really coming together as well for DogChamp.
Invoker coming for help top. He's scouting out the Clockwork, stalking him with the Hex. He's ready any moment. There he goes. He can solo that.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Yeah, not even hard. He was waiting for backup, but at some point he realized, wait, this guy's just dead to me.
Yeah. Maybe making sure, you know, if there's a better target, but yeah, it was just Clockwork in the end.
Well, he also, if he went earlier, there was actually backup for Clockwork nearby, but when Clockwork started retreating, he realizes, okay, he's probably alone now, so it was really well played that he didn't get, you know, too anxious to go immediately. But played it out patiently, and looks like he's going for a full refresher on the Invoker. Oh boy.
Oh man. He finishes it, but speaking of that, Silencer did finish his own refresher, so they do have double global silence now online.
Yeah, that's a value tool. If he can be quick with the double silence after the BKB from Beastmaster comes out and stop the roar, that could be massive.
And I don't know if he's showing it yet. Not that that really matters, but, you know, maybe he has. Either way, yeah, double silence global, pretty good.
Yeah, they've seen it, they're aware of it, but I'm not sure 100% that they have clicked it. Like, the information was there, I'm not sure if they've communicated it. Didn't see any pings.
Well, a chance. They smoke up. They smoked up really, I don't know if they were seen by this Hawk, dude. They did smoke up, like, next to the tier 4 terrace. Either way, the Ag Scepter also finished on Storm Spirit, so that's another tool that is new for the side of Ant to potentially see in this upcoming fight.
Yeah, they need... Oh, the hook. I think that's good that he missed there, because fighting into that high ground could have been difficult. So sometimes you miss a hook, it might be a good thing for you.
Blessing in disguise, as they say. Certainly one of those there. Queen of Pain, though. 2,600 gold saved up even as they're pushing in.
Yeah, look at that ancient granite golem. He's smacking.
With the living armor on top of that, I know the animation's very obvious, but yeah, can't forget, it's what do you do?
Actually kind of crazy. It had like 40 armor there when standing close to Queen of Pain with Assault Cuirass, with living armor, with all the buffs they're putting on it. It's really hard to kill.
Well, you almost feel for Ant as far as this hold that they've been in for a bit now, but they are doing their best to hang in there. See what they can make happen, but credit to DogChamp as well. You know, they're not forcing the issue. They're not like, oh yeah, we have this comfortable, let's just go YOLO. They're still playing it very tactical. Very
tactical and very disciplined. Like, even now, they're going for an Aeon Disc on the Invoker. He realizes that they can still jump him. He can still get killed very quickly by something like Ursa and Storm, just getting the right angle. But now with that Aeon Disc, it's gonna be even harder. Here comes the smoke though. Techies. Forces out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good target. Is it though? I mean, they're gonna kill him pretty quick. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, he's living. He's living. He's living. And they're turning the big wombo combo. All of a sudden it turns up by himself. It feels like he is gonna die, and they're also gonna get the kill on a Clockwork. Ultra kill for RCY. And Yaren's like, yeah, that just happened.
I love the refresher on Invoker for Deafening Blast at the end there. And literally the only spell he needed to refresh gets the last kill there. But he's completely ready for another fight, but there's nobody left to fight. They're all dead already.
Oh man, who cares about this push? Let's take a look at this replay once again. It's just ridiculous. Like, I thought for sure Yaren's dead at least. And so did Ant, but no.
Yeah, the Taser on Techies is pretty effective at protecting you if the enemy don't want to come in BKBs or if they have no dispels against you. And they didn't want to waste BKB just for jumping at Techies. But ultimately, they paid the price heavily there. They showed all their heroes trying to go on this support. Now trying to hold their fountain or their throne, but they can't even show themselves. They just get deleted.
DogChamp gonna finish this the old-fashioned way. They take out the throne, and GG, well played. DogChamp victorious here in game number 1. So that was entertaining to say the least.